what's up, guys? It's Shining Polaris. Yes, through the power of TV, I have teleported from Florida back into my house in Chicago. How has that happened? Just want to say thanks for my friends that were attending the Florida show, and they were the one that provided me clips. So that's how I'm here. There was no way I could actually get there because I am actually still packing and on my way to go to Detroit very, very early in the morning. So anyhow, that's why for you guys that are watching, a special setup, a little teaser right here. And then just wanted to show off my very old Dynamite poster right here that I got when they used to do VIP tickets back in the day. So anyhow, we're going to make this very quick so I can just talk about the most important points. So a very special episode of Dynamite today. This was the 200th episode. Can you believe it's 200 since they started? So that's a big deal. So they had, so just going to talk about what I like the most. So we have MJF and Adam Cole segment. So MJF and Adam Cole have, they faced against FTR at Collision last week and they lost. So, a lot of us were worried that they were going to break up because they are such a great tag team, but they did not break up and friendship prevailed. So they are still together. So today on this episode, MJF had the mic and he was just being very personal about stuff. So he was talking about how he was bullied as a kid, and that's why he became like so angry and like hate everybody. But then he was like, no, somebody showed me the way, and that living like a scumbag was not the way to go. And so, you know, he was thanking Adam Cole for that. But the funny part was that he did say that he will continue being a scumbag because he is our scumbag. So that is great that we could still have a mean MJF because that's who he is. Even though he's probably going to be kind of babyface-ish, especially with Adam Cole. So he calls out Adam Cole. Basically, you know, to tell him thanks for showing him the light. And said to him that he promised that he would give him the world title match. But he kind of swerved everybody a little bit because he was like, but I'm not going to give you that match. Everyone's like, boo. But he was like, no, I'm going to give you the match. And basically had the little form in his hand, you know, to sign the contract saying they're going to main event AEW All In, and it would be Adam Cole versus MJF at All In Wembley for the world title. So that is the first match we have on that card, and it's going to be crazy. So that's really cool that they did that. And then they hugged and continued on with their friendship. So really like that a lot. Okay. The match, obviously, I was looking forward to was the big one, my dream match, which is the Elite. So Young Bucks and Kenny Omega versus the King, Jeff Jarrett, and Jay Lethal and Saddam Singh. So we have that going on, and obviously, some people were really angry about this match because they were like, a lot of people hate Jeff Jarrett, but I'm gonna tell you, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal especially, they know their role in AEW, so they play it very well. They do a lot of, always, in my opinion, they have a lot of fun matches. So you knew that this match coming in was going to be fun to watch, and they're one of the wrestlers that don't mind losing because they don't care. So they just out there to show the other guy well, and they have no problem losing, and always with the shenanigans. So the match was fun, of course, but at the end, which was the most important, you had the Hardys coming out to interfere, basically to take out you had Karen and oh my god, I feel so bad. I forgot his name already. Out there in the at ringside, with the shenanigans or whatever. And then you had the Hardys came in to take them out. Cutler as well sprayed Karen in the face. And then at the end we had Hangman Page coming in, buckshot lariat to, I believe it was Jay Lethal, which then Kenny Omega pinned Jay Lethal after the one winning angel, and you had the Elite win. So I was joking online saying that, you see that, for the Elite to beat Jeff Jarrett and gang had to been huge interference for them to win. So anyhow, afterwards, you had the lead on the mic and they were talking. So you had it was Adam Page that spoke first, and he was saying to everybody that if you hadn't watched the news, big news today that the Elite have signed their contract, a new contract, and they are continue to be All Elite. So that's good. And then you had Kenny Omega. He's the realest one out there, and he was saying, basically like, cheers for another 200 episodes, and hope that all the AEW shows are successful. You have Dynamite, Rampage, and he even said Collision, which people were booing, which is, again, I'm going to make a point in a second. So Kenny, all class as always. So that was really cool. So yeah, today not only was the 200th episode, but they announced, Sports Illustrated announced early this morning that the Elite have re-signed with AEW. So the deal is not 100% over. So whatever that means. So I guess they're still like negotiating on the terms or whatever, but they're basically gonna stay in AEW, which in my opinion, I have never doubted that. So everyone's like, oh, going to WWE? No, they weren't. They were not going to WWE or anywhere else. AEW is them because, like I said, their name is in the promotion. There was on the article, they were saying that there was so far no talks about working with CM Punk yet. But I don't know. So this is my opinion on that. I feel like they will. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's like, oh, they can't work together. I think they will eventually. And as time goes on, and people hate CM Punk less. At this moment, I can't see it. Everyone hates him so much. And all my stuff is over there anyway. I'm just looking at them. I think they're gonna do it, and I think Kenny Omega will be the one that will like eventually maybe get the rest of the Elite on board to get Elite versus CMFTR eventually. So I can't wait for that. So I'm hoping, so since we know, I mean, this is just total speculation. So we got, you got Adam Cole versus MJF for the title. So maybe, and obviously this is, I've been dream matching this for a while now. Hopefully we'll get maybe CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. I don't know, either that, because I think we're going to have CM Punk versus MJF in All Out. And so I don't know, for All In, maybe we can get that, CM Punk versus Omega. I don't know. I mean, you would have to kind of build that, I guess. So that's probably not going to happen. But anyhow, whatever. Kenny Omega versus Jeff Jarrett. Anyhow, okay. So we're just going to skip all that to the main event. That is Hikaru Shida versus Toni Storm. And I am a huge Shida fan. I mean, I consider her as a friend. And so when I saw this, I was like, I don't know. I will say that my expectations were not high because I was like, whatever, Toni Storm's going to win it, but it's going to be a very good match. Shida was a champion during the pandemic era, and I was there at Double or Nothing when she lost, and that was very sad because if you watch Double or Nothing, that's 2021, when Shida came out, everybody was cheering for her and she was like crying because that was the first time that she was a champion in front of a crowd, which then that she lost immediately to Britt Baker. So I really like that they had the video packages saying about Shida, that she was a champion during the pandemic. So with that being said, I watched it, great match. I didn't have high expectations. I was like, yeah, Tony's going to win because you can have interference or whatever. Just want to say that right at the end, I absolutely could not believe that Shida actually went and pinned Toni, and she won. So she is your new 2-time AEW Women's World Champion. That is so cool. Like, I actually was like, what? That is so good. It is so great for them to end the show, a 200th episode, with her winning. She is such a great wrestler, and I mean, very, very recently or lately, people been criticizing the AEW women's division, which I mean, like, they've always been criticized, and it's just like, that's just how it is. So I think having Shida as a champion, because she's really, if not the number 1 or 2 best woman wrestler on the AEW roster. So her being a champion, hopefully we're gonna raise the women's division a little bit with her as champion, and just have it where we all expect it to be. So I went and I said too soon that maybe we'll have Hayter versus Shida at All In. Everybody went and buried me and said Hayter's out for the year. I didn't know that. Okay, guys, I got SummerSlam on my mind. So anyhow, so I guess maybe for All In they'll just do that rematch or something like that. So I don't know, but I'm just very happy that Shida is a champion again. Hopefully she have a somewhat long reign, at least half a year, hopefully. So congrats to her. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Make this very short because I still have to pack and go to sleep. So thank you guys for watching. And I wish this video was a little bit longer, but like I said, I had things to do. I am immediately leaving to SummerSlam next morning. So expect a lot. I'm telling you, a lot of WWE videos, so I can't wait. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter at Shining Polaris, Instagram Shining Polaris, TikTok Shining Polaris AEW. Follow the Yarn Bucks at YoungBucks_AEW. Thank you guys again. See you next time. Bye.